Hey guys, what is up? This is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and in tonight's movie review for spooky season, I'm going to be doing a movie review on this new Christmas slasher horror movie which just came out on October 11th recently this month for spooky season, for Halloween month. And so I actually just got done watching it today, and this review is going to be on the third installment of this trilogy, Terrifier, and that is Terrifier 3. Yeah, so I know a lot of you subscribers out there have been asking me if I'm gonna go see Terrifier 3. Well, remember when I said that I wasn't really gonna go see it on the big screen in theaters and I was gonna wait for it to come out on digital, because in case some of you guys didn't know, most of my none of my family likes the Terrifier films, which is understandable. Cause if you guys have seen my other reviews on the first two Terrifier films, they're really bloody, gruesome, and brutal and over the top. But I know what one of my friends in high school, Joey Cook, he actually went and saw Terrifier 3 at the Arundel Mills Cinemark, the same Cinemark theater where I went and saw Saturday Night, the movie Saturday Night. And my friend from high school, Joey Cook, he said he enjoyed Terrifier 3, and yeah, he told me it was really bloody and really gruesome. But yeah, so but onto the main answer here. I was gonna wait until Terrifier 3 is out on digital, but that might take a while, and so one of my Facebook friends even sent a leak to a messenger group on Facebook Messenger. One of my Facebook friends, this Noah guy, he was lucky enough to send us a leak to the full movie itself. And yeah, I know this happened many times. I know this happened a couple times before. Back in 2020, I watched a Canadian leak of the SpongeBob movie Sponge on the Run back in 2020. And of course, I also did the similar thing with Zone of Interest on 123 Movies, but I'm never going back on that site again, because we know why, and you know why. So yeah, I actually just got done watching the whole movie of Terrifier 3, and so yeah. So yeah, special thanks, shout out to my Facebook friend Noah. Yeah, this Noah guy on Facebook. Yeah. But anyway, so Terrifier 3 is the third and new installment of the Terrifier trilogy. It once again has Art the Clown, played by David Howard Thornton, and while the second Terrifier takes place on Halloween, Terrifier 3 takes place around Christmas, because this movie takes place during Christmas time. Excuse me, pardon me. So, after surviving Art the Clown's Halloween massacre, Sienna and her brothers struggle to rebuild their shattered lives. As the holiday season approaches, they try to embrace the Christmas spirit and leave the horrors of the past behind. However, just when they think they're safe, Art the Clown returns, determined to turn their holiday cheer into a new nightmare. Yeah, and just like the second Terrifier, Art the Clown goes on a huge killing spree, including decapitating a lot of dead bodies. And yeah, you guys get the whole thing, because you guys get the point about Terrifier. Yeah. So my overall thoughts on Terrifier 3, because after watching the whole movie tonight, I gotta say this was actually a really great film in the Terrifier trilogy. Yeah, this was actually a really great one in the trilogy. I actually really enjoyed it. Yeah. And what I do like most about Terrifier 3 is that I think it's kind of interesting how this movie takes place during Christmas. It's basically like a Christmas slasher horror movie. And of course there have been some other Christmas horror movies out there, like Krampus, which I liked Krampus. And this is pretty much like David Howard Thornton's second Christmas slasher movie he was in after that horror reimagining of The Grinch, the mean one. But I gotta say, Terrifier 3, I watched more over the mean one, and yeah, and I'm proud of myself that I watched Terrifier 3, including all three Terrifier films as well. And when it comes to the kills here and there, when it comes to the kills here, the kills here are actually very unique and also very brutal too. It's very gruesome, and And that's why movie theaters that show Terrifier 3 they actually held like throw up bags just in case if the moviegoer doesn't if the moviegoer has to throw up during when Art the Clown kills these people. And yeah, they were easy to sit through, and yeah, and it really has me entertained because the point about Terrifier 3 and the whole point about this whole trilogy is that anyone can be killed at a certain time during these films, and pretty much the only character you care for the most in the Terrifier films is definitely Art the Clown. Yeah, Art the Clown is definitely the biggest show stealer. Art the Clown's the best, and David Howard Thornton still knocks it out of the park as Art. And I also really like Art the Clown's like Santa outfit. Like I think it's it's very unique. And I gotta say, Damien Leon, like I gotta say, like his screenplay and direction, like they were actually like well done. And I gotta say, the performances besides David Howard Thornton, the performances were also good too. Like, and just like how this movie is as brutal as the second. Yeah, because you can definitely tell that Art the Clown is definitely a real monster here. Because he's almost like immortal, and he's like. And it's like Art the Clown will do anything to kill people, and of course going on a kill spree and rip their body parts apart. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. And yeah, because it's like, and you can definitely tell here that Art the Clown is definitely a real monster here, and he really is a monster, and yeah, and that's the point of Terrifier, and that's the point about all these movies, like how they're meant to be like gruesome, brutal, and over the top. Oh yeah, and also like towards like near the end of the movie, like towards I think once we reach like the 1 hour mark. I mean, this movie's only like 2 hours and 5 minutes, but without the closing credits, it was only 2 hours. But towards like during like near the end of the film, there was actually a shower scene, which yeah, it's like where Art the Clown actually kills a couple in a shower, and it's like that shower scene literally reminded me of Psycho. Yeah, it's almost like Terrifiers and Art the Clown's take on Psycho. Yeah, the Alfred Hitchcock film Psycho, which is a classic. And yeah, I'm actually glad that I watched Terrifier 3. Oh yeah, and one thing I should also mention is that last year when I watched the second Terrifier film, like after watching the first two films last year, one of my Letterboxd members even commented on my Terrifier 2 review saying like, "Wow, Alec, I cannot believe you actually watched the Terrifier films." And from that comment, I felt really proud of myself. Yeah. I feel very proud of myself for watching the Terrifier films, the first two, and now the third. And is Terrifier 3 on like my top 10 favorite horror movies of the year? Well, like earlier today, I actually made my top 10 favorite horror movies of the year list, but by the time we reach the end of 2024, when 2025 hits, anything might change. I mean, maybe Terrifier 3 might start to grow on me, and it might go on my top 10 or something, but we'll see. But let's just say I liked Terrifier 3. Let's just say I enjoyed it regardless. Yeah. And there you have it. So overall, Terrifier 3 was a great movie in the trilogy, and I'm going to give Terrifier 3 4 stars out of 5. I also heard the news that there's going to be a fourth installment, Terrifier 4, that's coming soon, that's in development. And the writer and director even said that Terrifier 4 might be the conclusion of Art the Clown. Of course, like it might be the last one, but only time will tell. So, yeah, I'll believe when I see it. So yeah, and if you've not seen Terrifier 3 yet, and if you can handle all these like bloody kills, then I say I recommend it. I mean, yeah, it's still in theaters right now. So if you're interested in checking out Terrifier 3, and if you enjoyed the first two films, then I say I recommend it. And there you have it, guys. That's going to be it for my movie review on Terrifier 3. And that's going to be it for this video, so make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying, goodbye everybody, and that's about it.